All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to some more Rookie Rumble Z1R style. We have dk9146 versus Thilotilo in the Darknut group, which apparently is also a Dragon Warrior group. I don't know. My name is Tracy M. With me today is Beef Supreme TV. Tell us about these runners.
Well, DK and Thilotilo have faced each other 18 times now in Dragon Warrior Randomizer, and they're 9-9, which is great. This is kind of a tiebreaker.
That's awesome. Also, a nice early candle for DK going over to the right instead of to the left.
Yeah, DK making the candle choice there. Love it.
Okay, 20. I think that's the medium secret. Not sure.
Medium secret there.
Medium for the 20. That's not ideal because that's as far down as it's gonna roll.
Yeah, low end medium secret.
Oh, we've been seeing some 1s and 2s for those small secrets. Hopefully, we don't get that as well.
Well, you might hope for that, but if it's anything like the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community, we all always hope for the worst possible.
No, we're wrong. That's the 28 is the small secret, is the medium secret. We got 20 for our small secret. That actually works out really well, especially with bombs costing $38. Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah, we've now figured. Yeah, now we know that the 20 is the small, medium is the 28. Apparently 25 is the lowest. I am not sure about that, but so good small, on the medium. Haven't seen the large yet.
Yeah, I'll confirm. Medium is 25 to 40. Had to look it up.
Okay, gonna check some Armos Knights. Gonna look for that Armos item. So these flags are pretty simple. We have shapes. We have a guaranteed white sword as the white sword item. Red ring and silvers could be in 9, but they cannot be forced in 9. Important items can't be at 9, other than of course those silver arrows. And we have a very pink level 5 over on DK side.
The Pepto-Bismol 5.
Yep. Nice early map. Everybody gets to play. Since we are doing shapes in this tournament, we get to play everybody's favorite Name That Inkblot game. Not a game I'm particularly good at, but I do like hearing chat's ideas on what these inkblots are.
And I'm seeing a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer faces in the chat, so we're gonna go for some Dragon Warrior Randomizer themed inkblots. I think. Try and see what we can relate those to.
It's been a long time since I played that game, but that was a game I did play as a kid. I don't remember if I played that or FF1, Final Fantasy 1 first, but those were my first two RPGs. So, both good games.
Same for me. Lots of good memories. That's why one of the reasons I go back to it. Oh, we found mags on Tilo's side as well here at the Armos in the woods.
Yeah, I think with this tournament we're gonna see more mags pickups than we're maybe used to. Newer runners would probably more likely like that combat advantage. Plus, with the heart shuffle on for this tournament, which I really like for this tournament, it just makes it more likely that you're going to get those hearts because you're going to more likely look for those floor items. And if they're hearts, they're pretty easy to pick up. Our Dark Nuts room, nice Dark Nut room early, level 8. Looks like DK is going to try and dig this a little bit. A little rough, we still don't have a sword, though.
Yeah, no sword, and you're going to try and use fire strats to get by there. That's a nice one there on DK, losing only half a heart on that. It's nice.
It'd be really nice if he could get into the staircase, but yeah, I'm not... maybe? Ooh,
oh, he did it.
Nice cooperation there from those Darkness. Oh, and we're going to get an early bow. That's really nice. I think I would just leave. You got something really good out of here. Let's go find a sword.
Yeah.
Or grab the key.
Or pick up the key.
Yeah, that works out too. Now let's see if Tilo can hopefully also get this bow here.
Yeah, high-fiving an 8. DK now leaving and Gonna go check that coast item.
Yeah, I like this. A little more money. Nice 113 large secret. And a wand on the coast. Okay, so not a required item, but certainly a nice item. And, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, right. Just don't take a hit from the bats, and you're fine.
This is always the scariest moment for me when I'm...
Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. We got it. We got it!
Got it.
All good?
Yeah.
DK maxed out on money, so probably gonna look to spend that on something.
Well, if he's anything like me, it's gonna be blue ring time. Yeah, there it is.
You know, you've got all this money, you've got a blue ring shop right there. Yeah, I like the choice.
Oh, I'm horrendous at combat, so that's my go-to. The second I've got the ability to buy that blue ring, I'm beelining it for the blue ring shop.
Yeah, that's another thing we may see, I think, a little bit more in this tournament than maybe people are used to. For, you know, like newer runners, maybe not as good at combat. I think that's a fine choice to pick that up when you can afford it. Find some any roads. And DK gonna check vanilla level 2. And looks like a gambling game. We're not gonna worry about that. And now the DK has some bombs. We can check out some of these other areas, and he finds the warp zone, the any roads as well. Not great. I mean, the fact that it's near start is not bad, but this one right here is probably the only one that's really useful. They're kind of close together.
Yeah, definitely always love having an any road close to start, especially when it's all spread out, but sometimes, yeah, it's not going to be as useful as others.
Okay, well, we are near some Armos, so we'll see if we can get an Armos item here. And just a blue boomerang. I'd pick that up. We don't have a sword yet.
Yeah,
like, I'm all okay with leaving boomerangs around on the floor like that when it's late and you've got a lot of items, but we don't even have a sword yet. That boomerang can help you out. You know, DK finding more money.
Gonna be able to afford some arrows pretty soon, but I don't know that we've seen any in any of the shops.
We have not. I think we've seen 2 blue ring shops at least. And that's about it.
Another take any on Tilo's side. Gonna pick up a heart and potentially be able to pick up the white sword when we find it now. But
Yeah,
that's another thing
that
we
would be
haven't
nice. Okay, and a lighter pink. Level 2. Still no weapons to use other than this blue candle, so nothing repeatable. Not even haven't even found the arrow shop to buy the bow, or to buy the arrows to use the bow. I heard a sound.
Yeah, something picked something up.
There was something there. It wasn't bombs.
Wasn't a key either, because I think he already had one.
Yeah, and the key is a different sound. Ah, compass.
That's right.
Camion, our tracker. Yeah, see, the trackers always know. That's why we pay them the big bucks. Camion, Renakai, our tracker today. Tracker's always the MVPs. And this game, I'm sorry, is the hardest to track, because you get those items on the floor that just, yeah, you may see for like a second.
There's always so much action. I don't know how people do it.
Okay, we got another key. And a useless hint. And we're gonna keep going in this. The problem with this play from DK, as I see it, is we know where the wand is, we know where the white sword is. It's not likely. Oh, okay, so I was about to say we're not going to get a repeatable offense, but that candle actually does serve as repeatable offenses.
Yeah, one of the few things you could have picked up that would have been repeatable offense.
Yeah.
So.
A shame that I mean, the blue candle was early. You have to take it there. You know, that we didn't find this before the blue candle, but being able to have that first container heart and very expensive blue potion, and actually an expensive red potion, but still better deal than the blue, so. We see the potion shop on Tilo's side. So yeah, Tilo might, if he can find that sword, either sword really, since 4 hearts might be enough to pick up the white sword.
Oh, DK getting wall mastered.
Yeah, those wall masters will get you, and without a sword to help you out. Also, I wonder if this is a segmented too, because that Triforce is awfully far away from start.
Yeah, pretty far away from start. Good call.
2 is generally a small dungeon. Good call from DK. Gonna go ahead and use that repeatable flame to try and kill some wall masters to maybe get an item, since both level 2 items are. Oh, we found a bomb wall to the kids. Okay, thanks, Malkier. But yeah, the looks like since we have the Guerilla set, everything is gonna die here to the candle flames. Ah, there's the sword. Let's see, where is Tilo right now? Ah, in the grave. Oh, where the magic sword would normally be. That's kind of funny. Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, we almost got to the Triforce, but the ladder says no. We are ladder blocked out of the Triforce in level 2. DK will have to come back for that later.
Well, that's unfortunate, especially when you don't have the Triforce. Like, when it's the Triforce that's missing and not an item, there's no chance of you being able to recorder back over there.
Yeah. And, no chance that it's an item you don't need later on, so.
Yeah. Oh, there's some arrows on Tilo's side for 66 rupees, not so bad.
Well, if DK keeps heading over to the west here, we'll eventually run into the sword, we'll eventually run into those arrows. Doesn't need to worry about 2 for a while, because you're not going to come back until... you're not going to go back there until you have the ladder, most likely. There's still one more item in there, which I suppose could be the ladder, which would be the troll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a dig dogger and a Chevy room, but the dig dogger was irrelevant because the door is open. But the Chevy part of the room was definitely relevant, because yeah, no ladder, can't get through it yet. So if Tilo can manage to hit level 2 after getting the ladder, that would be a definite advantage for him, but wouldn't surprise me if that doesn't end up happening. No, the Triforce is in the next room. Yeah, you have to go through the room to get to the Triforce, but everything's open, so you don't actually have to kill the dig dogger. Oh, this to the human, I love it. Oh, there's White Sword, and
there's our White Sword.
We do not have enough hearts for it. Is that in the vanilla location? It looked like he was definitely in that area.
I didn't see what screen he was on before popping in there. Oh, above the waterfall. Thanks. Once again, tracker on the ball.
Yeah, the above the waterfall is the vanilla spot with normally the lone Lionel. It's another note, we do have shuffled enemy groups, but all the overworld enemies are going to be in the overworld. The Dungeon enemies are going to be in the dungeons. I believe there was an early, and Malchior, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe there was an early Wizrobe Lionel dungeon in a practice seed that kind of made you all say no. Let's not let that happen, because that would be an awful enemy set for newer players.
I was very thankful watching that practice seed, because I was watching, I think, that that seed when that happened, and I said, yeah, I wouldn't be too happy to come across that.
Oh, okay.
That
It was
enemy
Dark
set.
Nuts and Wizzies. That's pretty bad too. So yeah, we can't have, since the enemy sets are grouped. If we keep them in their same groups, we will not have Wizrobes and Dark Nuts in the same dungeon, which is a really nasty combination. And we are in level 6 over on Tilo's side.
A lot less exotically colored 6, but
Yes. Speaking of
easy on the eyes.
of enemy sets, this is a vanilla enemy set here in level 6.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Tilo says, you know what? Maybe I don't want to deal with Wizrobes this early. I don't blame him. 4 hearts, green mail, green ring. There's the sword for DK. Was this the arrow shop? No, it says hint shop. So we could mark that. We have, enough to buy some hints. The hints are mixed between useful hints and community hints. So they could be a bunch of troll hints. They could be useful, or they could be redundant, things we already know.
Yeah, and especially DK Mr. Moneybags over here with
I know.
blue ring and 137.
I know, right? Wow. Yeah, he's gonna buy these arrows here.
There it is.
And we have level 3 with a Dark Nut enemy set, which is also vanilla, by the way. Although in the regular game, you don't see blue Dark Nuts in your level 3. Just the red ones.
Good bomb use on Tilo's side there, making quick work of those Dark Nuts.
Yeah, the Gyptos, if you can keep them at arm's reach, so to speak, aren't too bad. They just take a lot of hits. Okay, we could be Dig Dogger blocked in 3. Oof, and more combat block here. More blue Dark Nuts.
Well, this whole left side of this dungeon is just blocked.
Yeah. We definitely will want to take note of that Dig Dogger just in case, there's something behind that door. Now, it's entirely possible we can just get around those by going through this door, for instance.
Yeah, especially because you could. I was gonna say you could bomb down or go down from, but
Yeah.
not in the.
I mean, we can definitely get around that with a ladder, but we don't have that now. Of course, the game will never require you to do the double to go through. Oh, and there's a bait block. So fun story. The race room is called Hungry Gorilla. Draw your own conclusions. We did discuss ahead of time if that meant that we would have a bait block. Yeah, we might have a bait block.
There have definitely already been a couple of situations in the races we've already had in this tournament where we've seen a bait block and said, "Oh my goodness, it could be." Could be, but it's never been required as far as I've seen so far.
I believe there was one that was really close. I think last night there was one that was really close to where Zelda and Ganon were hanging out. You could kind of walk around it. So
I was so disappointed. It looks like we got one on the southern coast here.
Okay, well, 1 is an interesting dungeon. 1 tends to be rather key hungry. Tilo going in with 0 keys, so maybe he'll get some keys. Get some keys to help him out here. We do get a floor heart in 1. Up to 6 hearts. So now, in fact, both runners now up to 6 could just go get their white swords. I don't think DK's seen it yet, so he'll just be able to pick it up. And Teal knows where it is and will be able to pick it up whenever he wants. Since it's pretty close to start, it won't be too bad.
Some nice dodges on DK's side, getting past those Lionels.
Okay, gonna up an A for DK.
Hilo finding the power bracelet on as a floor drop in one there as well. So
oh, nice.
We're done with floor drop items in one, well, except
Yeah,
for the Triforce potentially.
Yeah, unfortunately, that Dig Dogger is in a room that could be the stair item, and can't do anything about that right now. That's a interesting. Actually, it's a very boring level 1. And a bomb upgrade that we cannot afford right now. And DK getting closer to that. Maybe we'll be able to afford that by the time he gets back here. There's our Triforce.
Yeah, Tilo skipping over that for now, looking for the other item. Hoping it's in this room and not the Dig Dogger.
Well, it can't be in this room because that block's gonna open the doors.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Doors.
I still really need to get used to that.
All right, our first white sword pickup for DK. I feel like the Triforce room could have pushed, and he did not try it, so. Okay, no, never mind. There was a shutter door there too.
Shutter door, yeah.
Thanks, game. Nice compass to tell us that the Triforce is right there. Okay, so we're gonna pick that up. There was the Dig Dogger room, and there's one room up to the north that's ladder blocked. I don't know if there's any other rooms that he hasn't explored. We'll see if he goes back in. Let's see. See if he checks his map. Okay, we're gonna check this room. This room will not push. There's really nothing left to kill enemies for except keys, but, you know, if you get a key here, that'd be good. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, look at that.
And going to just leave with that single key. I don't know if we saw the other side of the key door there. I also wonder if you could have pirouetted that one. Yeah, 130. Yeah, we can buy for the bomb upgrade now.
I almost wonder if that's, heading right back in that direction.
Yeah, there's that pirouette. So that's actually really a nice heads-up play from Tilo there.
Yeah.
Going for the pirouette at the same time as...
That.
Yeah, and this is going to be the item, because we don't have a segment here. And it's just a heart, but, you know, again... with newer players, I think pick up all the hearts you can get.
Yeah, one heart closer to Mags.
That's right. DK into level 6. We'll see if he nopes out with this Wizrobe set. Does have a wood sword. Sorry, the white sword. Tilo, when he was in here, had only the wood sword.
And blue ring might make a bit of a difference if it were me anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
yeah,
no,
I wonder if Tilo's also going to save money for that blue ring, because could have gone back and bought the bomb upgrade. Chose not to. Of course, DK has not found that power bracelet in level 1, so cannot check that location over there. He's kind of headed in the direction of level 1, so may get there relatively soon. You know, and that blue ring is actually pretty cheap for today. Like 230 is quite a roll down from its customary 250.
Definitely saving some money. Is this the first venture into 3 here?
I feel
like we've seen it before.
We've seen 3, a little bit of 3, but not a lot. Also of note, the enemies are HP does not change in this flag set, so which is great in terms of things won't be worse, but they also can't be better. So
yeah, and so far every I believe just about every dungeon we've seen has been in this southeast corner of the map here. Which means I'm sure 9 is going to be full northwest.
Oh, of course. Nice clock for DK there. And another heart. And I would have still picked up that second bomb drop to get to full 8, but...
Oh, that's right. 3 was...
Yeah,
3 was one. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 was the one with the bait block and the dig dogger and the tea room that we could maybe clip if we have a ladder. Could spend that key there. I'm not sure I would or not.
That's always a tough decision. When you're considering whether or not to spend that key, it's always something that I take way too much time to thinking about in my head, I feel.
Yeah, a map for this dungeon would be really, really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be one room. In fact, level 3 being a relatively small dungeon, there's a really good chance that it's just one room. A map and a compass to kind of tell us how required that room is would be really useful. I think we're gonna try and kill these dark nuts here. Get over to the left here.
They just don't seem to want to converge too much for them.
Yeah, but even if you can just get a few of them down and then switch to the sword, that would help a lot.
Yeah. I definitely like to just pick one and focus that one down and just remove as many bodies as I can as quickly as possible. There we go.
Okay, let's see what's on this other side. Yeah, that bait room is looking more and more interesting.
Yes.
Nice use of the candle for the Gibdos there. And Tilo back into level 5. I think this is his first trip in here. Already has that map.
All right, nothing dropping here, but we could definitely keep going west from here. So that's hopeful at least.
Yeah, and again, when Tilo was in level 3, I believe he hadn't picked up his sword yet, hadn't gotten a ring yet, so...
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense to not want to deal with that right now.
Oh, look at that clock.
Love those clocks. Oh, look at that. Look at those drops there.
Wow.
Another bomb. I'd be bombing the walls here. Oh, there's your Triforce. So the bait block is not required for the Triforce. Could still be the item there. DK says, you know what? I'm just leaving with this Triforce and I'll come back later if I have to. I think we got just a heart out of there, so there's one more item in a staircase.
Yeah, that's right. There was a floor heart, and looks like just one more unfound item there. We haven't seen any cheap keys yet, have we?
No.
114, that one. I think the other one was 90 something, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. All right, DK into level 1. Level 1 had a power bracelet and a couple of hearts. And a bomb upgrade that DK can't quite afford yet. I forget what the price was. I want to say it rolled up,
113 or something.
Yeah, it was high enough that he's not gonna be, unless he gets a lot of lucky rupee drops. Of course, we are in the, this is the gray enemy sets has the ropes, and those will drop lots of rupees for you. So maybe. You're gonna find level 2. We need a ladder for this, so he's gonna do this and be very sad at the end.
Yeah, might make it far enough to pick up that red candle at least. So
yeah,
that'll be happy. But then that ladder block though.
There's the bracelet. There's the power bracelet for DK. It'd be awfully close to that. That bomb upgrade.
Yeah, here it is too.
Yeah, 10 rupees short. Oh. If I remember correctly, this was the Triforce room. Yep. And then the item, the staircase item, was immediately to the right at the start.
Yeah, DK waiting on picking up that Triforce, gonna see if there's if that staircase item is here, but we know it's not.
Okay, Tilo seeing... I'm not sure we saw this room when DK was in here.
Yeah, not sure
we never
did.
Yeah, we didn't get the item. We know the Triforce is ladder blocked in the Chevy room that's immediately to the right of the Triforce.
That's definitely a shape too. Now that we're seeing the map of this. All right, DK gonna pick up his heart here.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I think we... Yeah, the Dig Dogger is in the Triforce room. Which means we are going to need the recorder for it, because it wasn't just sitting there. There's the candle. Yeah, I don't think we went higher up, because I want to say DK didn't have a whole lot of bombs to work with.
You know, with all the ropes that are still in that room just south of there, I might be considering going back in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can't pick it up.
There's the ladder. The ladder into. Oh, DK. Just good. Oh, that's not good. I mean, Tilo's still gonna have to come back here because of the Dig Dogger that's there. Trying to remember, did DK have the map of here? Because that's...
No.
Yeah, because the thing is, with level 2, you're going to be able to bomb all the walls. Because otherwise... Yeah, you can't get this. So both runners are going to have to double dip too. DK, unfortunately, the problem for DK is that I don't think he's going to want to go back to 2 until he has the ladder, but the ladder's in 2, so...
You might easily make the assumption that the ladder's elsewhere because of that. Yeah.
Yep. Both runners now in level 4. We haven't seen a lot of this, I don't think. I'm not sure we saw any of this.
No, 4 I think is new here, but that's yeah, that's still strange. We're keeping with the theme of all the levels being within like maybe 3 or 4 screens of each other. Although I don't quite remember where 5 is, but everything else seems like it's pretty much right there in the southeast.
So the one thing that could save DK, if he does manage to get a hint that tells him the ladder is in 2, that would be pretty big. And we see the other boomerang, the wood boomerang, in level 2. And I think we already got a heart, so now we're just looking for a Triforce. Yeah, and chat pointing out that it could be... Oh, wow, look at that. But yeah, the other problem with this ladder location is if the recorder happens to be behind a ladder block somewhere else, that could really hurt. And yeah, we're not going any further for DK. And I have to say, this kind of looks like the Starship Enterprise, this map. I'm usually not good at the
like
inkblots.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is, yeah, so, okay, we know the recorder's not in here. We got our items out of 4, so Tilo's gonna have the advantage of being able to find this Triforce. It's just right there.
Right there. Yeah, looking more and more like it's gonna be tough for DK. If he's making assumptions about this ladder, it's definitely gonna cost him.
Okay, you are going back into 3. DK finds 7. I don't think we've seen 7 yet. I don't think
we haven't gone too far into 7, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can pirouette that door either, so we have to just do it the old-fashioned. That book would help.
Wow.
What is that?
That's like a mini T-Rex with a giant head.
Okay, I could buy that. And with those legs, we know we're going to be seeing Wizrobes in here.
Yep.
Now, DK does have 10 hearts. Could try for the magic sword, but is at the lower end. Okay, I might grab that Triforce and run. Okay, looks like, well, this could be... Hopefully this is the item, and then maybe grab the Triforce and run.
Quickest 7 ever, yeah.
Oh my god.
It is, too.
Oh,
and
it's silvers! Okay, well, that's a big find. I'd be very sad now if I had just grabbed that Triforce and gone.
Yeah.
Does he go any further, though? This is kind of a tough call, because, you know, this is the Wizrobe set. We've got one item. The other item's a floor item, so you're going to have to kill a lot of things to get the other item.
Oh, no, we got the book here, though, didn't we?
Oh, you're right. We're done. We're done.
Seven's done. Yeah.
7 is done. That is
7 ever.
For I mean, it wasn't that big a 7, but for that size, to be done that quickly, yeah. And that book could be really nice for DK if he goes back into 2 and sees where all the walls are, because I don't think he ever found that map.
Yeah, no, certainly didn't, because I believe he had bombs at the time, but just no weapon or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just so hard to know where to bomb. Okay, we're heading into level 8. We saw a little bit of this. Meanwhile, Teal finds his level 3 Triforce. Oh, this enemy set in an NSC room when you don't. This is fine if you have the ladder. This is terrible without it. Like, this is kind of a nice room if you have the ladder, because you can just kind of hang out in the water.
Exactly, yeah. I don't mind it too much, even from the standpoint of you can reach those from blocks south, and then just kind of when they follow you around, especially, I feel like I'm pretty good at kiting them around and hitting them before they make their turn, you know?
Yeah, and DK was doing a very nice job of using once he got the sword beams of sitting on a couple of columns away. Oh, I tried force an 8.
Almost picks it up, but I wonder if he's gambling that the ladder is in here.
Elo picks up the Triforce. Is he gonna go back in? No! Oh my god. Okay, so we have Tilo leaving the silvers 1 room away from the Triforce in level 7. DK missing a ladder in level 2 that would have let him, well, not get the Triforce, but is blocking a Triforce in 2, is also blocking a Triforce in 4. The Triforce in 2 is also being blocked by a Dig Dogger. And this nice segmented level 6 here for Tilo. I hate to say it, but this is worse for Tilo, leaving those silvers behind. Because they can be in 9. And most runners, I think, will go to 9 looking for those silvers, and they're just not going to be there.
Just hoping that they're there, yeah.
Yeah. Because they don't block anything else. Whereas DK at some point is going to get forced back into 2. He's going to see that map, and he'll have a pretty good idea what he needs to do. Meanwhile, so we're getting 2 new dungeons at the same time, essentially. We've seen bits and pieces of these, but... have we found an item in 8 yet?
The bow was an 8.
The bow was an 8. They got that super early. That's right. We saw the very, very little bit of it. And that was that was a staircase item. So now there's another staircase item and a floor item.
Yeah, and I think there's those 2 are outstanding. 1 more staircase and one floor item.
There's that Triforce again. And nice compass for Tilo in level 6. Okay, we're gonna up an A, or are we gonna stay? Okay, we're gonna stay in 8 for at least a little bit. I imagine you at least pick up the Triforce if you're gonna leave.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what's going on right now here. Yeah, just gonna pick up the Triforce and come back if you need to. So staircase in 6. That's a transport.
We're already in the upper segment. Really no reason to take that transport. And DK back in level 5. Our first land moles of the night.
Yeah, Tilo pulling out the red candle. It's my favorite weapon against those.
Yeah, in the vanilla game, the land molus is like the only reason to grab the book for those,
Yeah.
those land molus rooms that you encounter at level 9. Okay, just gonna grab the Triforce and leave. I'm not sure we've gotten any items out of 6 though.
I don't remember any items out of 6. Yeah.
Which is kind of bad for Tilo. Like, if there's nothing in here, I could definitely see going back to 6 before going back to 7 for silver arrows.
Yeah. Especially already having one of the items out of 7. Yeah, you'd be more likely to go down to go to 6 first. And we know how much of a waste of time that would be. But in the moment, you're making the right decision. But that's what you got to do, right?
I see people ask if people are hearing fireworks. Yeah, I don't know if this is being picked up on the mic, but yep, we definitely have some fireworks going on around where I'm at.
Yeah, up in Canada here, that was a few days ago, and my dogs are still traumatized, I think.
Yeah, pets and fireworks, not a good combination. Okay, DK giving up on 5. He may be forced back into 2 sooner than we think. The only thing we know for sure that we need at this point is the recorder. We do not know where that is. I believe we've seen all our levels now. Tilo building up a nice Triforce lead with that ladder in hand. But I'm not going to call him ahead until, because of those silver arrows,
Yeah, it just feels like that's definitely going to set him back sometime later on.
Like, I mean, when you're given the choices, you have 2 items 6, you're going to have 2 items and 8 left. You're going to have the 1 item in 7. And 2 items in 9, and which you gonna do first? And it's just hard to imagine that the first thing you're gonna do is dig a shapes level 7 for the silver arrows. Unfortunately for Tilo, it's 1 room past the Triforce. We barely had to do any of 7.
All right, DK picking up his compass.
Working his way through level 6. I feel like there was some ladder blocks in 6 too. I don't know if it blocked the Triforce or not.
Yeah, I don't recall myself either. Nice bomb there on Tilo's side as well. DK making use of those silvers too.
Oh yeah. Grab some free palms on DK's side. Yeah, and at some point, Tilo went and picked up the wand over from the coast, which makes sense.
Those dark nuts definitely not giving him an easy time. They just wanted to wander around where they were just out of reach of where he was standing.
Okay, DK sees the transport, says no to it. There's a recorder in 8, which is really good for Tilo. He's going to be able to get his Triforce out of 2. So he basically can get to level 9. Now, we haven't actually found level 9 yet, I don't think. So I was saying earlier we had all our dungeons, so we actually don't have all our dungeons. We are missing 9.
Yeah, and everything but is definitely in that southeast corner. So I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it northwest. We're gonna be
Yep.
way up in that corner on Death Mountain.
But like when DK gets that flute out of level 8, that'll be essentially go mode for him. He is continuing to dig this 6. At this point, the only thing we can... I mean, there are some nice items we could find in 6. An any key would be nice. A red ring would be nice.
Yeah.
But as far as items that could be required, the only thing that could be required at this point is a raft to get into level 9. Not sure how many locations we have left on the overworld that aren't raft or recorder blocked.
Yeah, that's true. Although I don't remember anybody spending a significant amount of time up on Death Mountain. And I think when they did, there was... we were pretty short on bombs, so...
Yeah. I think there's some overworld stuff we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
So there's no guarantee that it's going to be in one, behind one of those items. Ooh, that's not a room you want to have to do.
No. Item room
Oh, there.
5.
Speaking of any keys, Tilo finds one in 5. DK was 5 keys. Probably gonna be okay without that. Certainly is a nice item to have. The
It's
funny thing
definitely-
about yeah.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say the funny thing about the any key is as nice as it is to have. I've actually seen races won because the player without the any key avoided opening key doors and found their path in level 9 faster. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in some ways. Yeah. Now we have both items in 5. The second being the floor heart.
Yeah, for me, that any key. If there's one unnecessary item that's the most guilty pleasure item for me, it's the any key. For sure.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely not something you turn down.
Yeah. Like, I almost feel like if I had the choice between that or a red ring. Oh, hey, look at that. DK finding the
You just speaking the red ring into existence. Yeah.
Won't turn that down either, but
No, absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, if anybody in this tournament turns down a red ring, I'm gonna be calling shenanigans because.
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely something you see some of the veteran players won't, they won't necessarily spend the extra, however many seconds it is pick up that item. But at this level, yeah, I definitely expect people to pick it up. Nice ladder clip. And we are going to see what else is here in 5. And there's that raft. So DK's found both items in 6. Raft only significant if level 9 is behind it, but it could be.
Yeah, between that, if it's a raft spot, and Tilo doesn't go back to 6 for it. Oh, but Tilo, like we said, might go back to 6 looking for the silvers too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's again, if he exhausts his locations for 9 and it's behind the raft, 6 again, 2 items versus 1 and 7. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't surprise me if he goes back to 6 first. It'd actually be better for him to get the silvers out of 7 first. Okay, DK gonna grab that Triforce out of level 6 and is gonna leave. And we're gonna go get the Triforce out of 2, which makes sense. Did Tilo not pick up the Triforce out of 8?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have to believe that's a mistrack, which, it happens. We love our trackers, but we all make mistakes occasionally.
Yeah, if I recall, it was pretty early on in 8.
Yeah, it was
where
like
that
2 rooms, 2 or 3 rooms in. It was oh, did he not have arrows? Okay.
That's yeah.
So he has to buy arrows to get that. Okay. Thank you, chat. He knows where there is an arrow shop and probably goes and buys them.
All right,
So
there's.
I apologize for implying that our tracker came in could have made a mistake. He's more on top of it than I am. Okay, so Tilo needs to either find the silvers in 7 or go buy the arrows. The only arrow shop I recall is way over in the Death Mountain area. Near vanilla level 6.
Yeah, that's right. That's where it was.
And DK gonna use the bait. Yeah, I didn't catch him buying that bait. He's gonna check behind it.
I think
we got a floor heart in here. We didn't get an item in here, but there's not much left to get at this point.
I think it's only hearts at this point.
I think you're right. I think it is only hearts. Yeah.
I mean, which is not what DK is looking for, but might end up being able to pick up mags that way. It's going to be a disappointment, but at least maybe there's a silver lining.
Yep. Thing is, I think he gets back to 2 for the ladder before Tilo gets back to 7 for silvers, but he also has to get back to 8 for that recorder.
Which, with the information DK has, depending on the assumptions he's making, he might be scratching his head here, trying to puzzle out what's going on.
Yep, there's that heart container. And that should be it for level 3. Okay, this is definitely a new check here at Recorder Lake. It is level 9, so Recorder double required. So the raft not required at all.
Yeah, and I think that pause on DK's screen was the moment of trying to think about where to go next.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a little lost right now. Like he could check the raft spots, but there's really nothing to look for other than level 9. And of course, you're not getting anything out of level 9. You just get the information. Because he knows where 2, 4, and 5 are. There's the arrows for Tilo. All the dungeons are kind of in the same area, so while I can't record her back to 8, he should be able to get relatively close. And DK heading back to level 2 is going to see this map and should have a pretty good idea what he needs to do.
Yeah, and things are going to open up real quick for DK once he gets that ladder.
So he'll do 4, he'll do 5. And then he's already dug out 6. I'm not sure how many items he's gotten out of 4 and 5. But since he's already dug out 6, 8's not going to be that far away. Like, you can't... Yeah. He's not going to be able to look for the recorder in 9, like Tilo's going to be able to look for the... silvers in 9. And in fact, Tilo's going to be heading to 9 right now. So a little bit of a timer going on DK's side. More to get the recorder, because he's going to get the ladder in a matter of minutes, in a matter of seconds, really.
Yeah, and then only a couple of dungeons after that, a couple of Triforces, and I mean, like you say, there's not really much else to look for in those dungeons either, so it's just going to be grab those Triforces and and hightail it on out of there.
I think it's this room? No, it's the next one. Oh, this could be a play to grab the bombs.
Oh, perhaps, yeah.
Because I'm pretty certain he got both items out of here.
And
Like that
now
room
that
that he just left was suspicious. But we got both items. We got all 3 items out of here.
yeah, and I think he had gone to find some extra money before this too. He went looking for. He's found everything else, and he went looking for money drops.
Yeah, I like the extra bombs. 9 is a bomb eater, so.
Oh yeah.
So I certainly wouldn't begrudge anyone going back for bombs there. Okay, DK in 4.
Oh, I didn't know about Dig Dogger's record collection. Yeah, that's a good point from Melchior in the chat as well. Tilo is going into 9 thinking he's trying to dig items out of there as well, so definitely good to have more bombs.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, DK gets the Triforce at a level 4. Imagine he'll go back to 5 next.
Yeah, likely going to 5 and hoping that the recorder's in there as well, but we know there's only disappointment to be found in 5. Well, I mean, any key, but otherwise disappointment.
Okay, so we're still going to be looking for a couple things in 9. We're still going to be looking for that, listening for that roar. And we're still going to be looking for that door. The roar of Ganon, where we can hear it in any room adjacent. And of course the door that will only open, a single shutter door that will not open unless Ganon is already killed, in which case it will automatically open. And of course we have whiz robes. Tilo does not have the option of trying to go for mags yet, with only 9 hearts. Needs at least 1 more before he can even consider it. DK can go for it. Oh hey, that's like the first hint I've seen that actually gave us information, but we already have all that information. Goma creeps near the desert.
Yeah, there hasn't been much in the way of useful...
Yeah, and we didn't buy any of the hints. There were some in... I think that's one of the things we did see in Death Mountain was some hints. Okay, DK gonna grab this any key, so we're gonna be even up there. Although at this point, 6 keys is a lot. I still... You know, I've heard veteran runners, you know, say it takes like multiple double digits of keys before they're gonna skip that, so... If you're DK, you're absolutely picking that up.
Oh, good. I was holding my breath for a second. It looked like Tilo's screen just kind of froze for a second.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go... We should go back to his audio, because we can listen for Ganon, but... Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so at this point, DK knows that the recorder's not here.
Yep.
Gonna go grab that Triforce, it looks like, and then... Let's see where that, let's see where it takes him. I think he's got, let's see, there's an item in 4 he hasn't picked up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's gonna be 2 items in 8 versus, I think, 1 in 4?
Yeah.
And he could have stayed in 4 earlier and chose not to. So going to be interesting to see what he chooses to do now. Okay, grabs that Triforce. Also of an interesting note to this level 5 that the transport staircase was logically required. Since the runners had to use the clip in the tea room, and there was no other way around, I don't think. I will also say we're looking for two container hearts in 9 to get Tilo to leave.
Oh, and there's
or
Tilo's
the hint. Yeah, just up A, just get out, just go.
Yeah.
They're not there. You just got the hint.
Wait, was that a roar in that room as well? Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm
Oh goodness.
not entirely sure why we're staying in here. Like, these aren't false hints. They're either, you know, fun trolly hints that mean nothing, or they're true. Meanwhile, DK is going to get this recorder soon.
Oh wow, Tilo's
Nice
fame
compass.
when he probably by all rights should have bailed, but manages
I
to get
mean,
the compass.
the compass is really nice, but he
Yeah.
needs that's
You need
not
the
gonna help
silvers
with
anyway, though.
silvers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And that is, that could be some staircases to get over to that spot there. And there's a recorder for DK, so he just needs to go get the Triforce out of 2, and he will be in level 9 as well.
Wow. Now that he's got the recorder, you can just recorder on over there. Even though it's not that far away, but 8, you kind of have to take that circuitous route to get back to 2. So, yeah, this is potentially going to be real close here.
I mean, a lot of it depends. How long does Tilo stay in 9? How long does he... And does he go to 6 or does he go to 7 next? I'm not entirely sure why DK isn't just up and A-ing. Maybe he wants to keep this health.
Could
What
be.
else are you looking for? Like, there's nothing else to get here. Okay, there we go. There's
we
the
go.
up A. Yep, heard that roar again. We've heard it from both sides now. So we're back to wanting to find those container hearts so that he can realize that the silvers just aren't here.
Yeah, I almost wonder if it's just a play of, you know, while I'm here, I may as well use up all my bombs and try and find the path to Zelda anyway, so that the next time, once you do find the silvers, you know exactly where to go. Maybe.
I mean, he's gonna have a lot of information when he gets back in here.
Yeah,
But
coming
will it
back
be
in here is going
enough?
to be a breeze if you
Yeah.
just find your way and then just up A out of here. It might be right
This should
now.
be it. No, this
Ooh.
is not it. More likely that if we go to the left. We can't even go to the right. Yeah, this should be it, right? You know, I mean, down and then down. If we can bomb down this way.
All right, DK. 8 Triforces. Needs to find 9 still, though, I think.
Yes, he does. He's got that raft, so there's a good chance he's going to check those spots as well.
Yeah, he did just pick up the recorder, but I feel like the raft checks are closer.
Well, and if you're DK, the raft spots are better for him because he spent a lot of time in 6 digging that out.
He's gone to 5 to pick up mags as well, I think.
Well, he's got a 50% chance with this. Nope.
No.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't think anyone's getting magic sword here, and sadly, Hilo using a potion even.
All right, DK now on the frantic search for level 9.
Okay, he's going towards the desert, which kind of puts him on path towards the vanilla level 4 raft spot. He's okay. This is gonna get him close to Recorder Lake. No, it's not. I was backwards. We're gonna check this spot. So Tilo should have the path, I guess, at this point, and knows where Ganon is.
Yeah, so if he's found the path here, then it must be that he's misinterpreted the hint and is looking for silvers here anyway.
Okay, this will be the level 4 raft spot for DK. This won't be useful. It's money, so we'll take it.
Especially because I'm not sure that DK has a potion.
Yeah, I don't know if he has one or not either. Okay, looks like Recorder Lake is next on DK's list of like locations to check. It's gonna fill up first. We already know that. Thanks, old man.
So almost exactly 10 minutes after Tilo goes into level 9, here's DK coming in at 1 hour 11 minutes and has everything required. So it's just a matter of finding Ganon, finding the princess, and we're good. Yeah, that's true in the chat. What's more surprising is that Tilo hasn't found the items yet. How much of this 9 have we seen so far?
We've seen a lot of it, yeah. He's found one of the hearts. And even if he finds both hearts, he can't get the magic sword even, so can't even get that as a consolation prize. Oh no, Patra. DK is in a completely different part of the dungeon of where he needs to be, but like he doesn't know that, so the longer he stays in this area as opposed to ending up in that northwest, the better it is for Tilo, giving him some time to go get. Yeah, there's that other heart. He's gonna grab it, because why not? But now he knows that he was in the wrong place, and now it gets interesting. First we have to decide where we're gonna go. And can DK get to Ganon and Zelda before Tilo finds those silver arrows?
Yeah, because we know as well, Tilo hasn't dug any of the items out of 6, so there's 2 outstanding items in 6 and only 1 in 7. So, like you were saying before, chances are 6 is the play, which is going to buy DK a little bit more time as well.
Mm-hmm. Because I mean, 7, he just wasn't that far in. If he goes to 7 first, I'm saying he's still in the lead because he knows everything. Oh, he's buying the meat. He's gonna go back to 3.
Oh, to 3 first.
Yeah, 3 has an item as well.
I forgot all about that one.
DK's kind of near where Zelda is.
Yeah, DK's gonna find that information right now.
Yep, there it is. I don't know if that was the only path, but it is a path. And there is a hint in here somewhere that says northwest for Ganon that would help him out. Basically, when DK came into this dungeon, he went to the right, whereas Tilo went up. I think there was a wizard room that DK decided he wanted to avoid, and never fault anyone for wanting to skip a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, you know, this is a bait block that he's going for. The race room today just happened to be Hungry Gorilla.
And they both went to buy bait. I wonder if that played into it. You know, you see that and you think, oh, it has to be here just because of that.
Yeah, it has to be here, and surely my opponent won't want to make this play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make the play my opponent won't make.
In Dragon Warrior Randomizer, we call that going right.
You know, and DK says, you know what, baby, I don't want to deal with this Patra.
Yeah, Cletus in the chat asking who's ahead. Well, DK has everything required. Tilo's missing the silvers, but Tilo is probably more likely to dig the wrong dungeon for it because he hasn't found two items out of 6. We know the silvers are in 7, so it's a matter of whether or not DK can find Ganon and win. Because once Tilo gets back into 9, Tilo is basically full explored 9. So once Tilo comes back with silvers, it's gonna be real quick.
DK
so it's still
needs to keep going up. And is that one wizard room that's on that path going up? And as we expected, Tilo is gonna do 6 first, which is the logical decision. Is just also the wrong decision.
Yeah, and if I remember, the items in 6 are pretty not really deep in, but the pathing to get there is circuitous. But leaving 6 though, maybe going a ferry up.
Yeah, I think he's just going for the ferry. This is really like DK got the clue that says northwest, but he doesn't want to do that one wizard room. And maybe trying to find a way around it.
Yeah, maybe looking for a transport staircase or something that take him over in that direction.
Okay, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, Aaron2U2 in the chat pointing out as well. He can get there with bombs, but he doesn't have enough of them, doesn't know the right way, and when you've got one bomb left, that's the most... it's the worst.
Yeah, kill some of these guys. These guys are bomb droppers. They're the red wizards. There you go. That'll help. There, nice. Okay.
Yeah, and if I remember right, this other room goes right north to
we don't know. We don't know if it bombs though.
Yeah,
we just know that we'll be able to hear it. There's the other hint. Oh, it doesn't.
Oh no.
Okay, he needs to go around the other way. I don't know if this... Yeah, I think he tried to bomb this one. I don't think it did. Yeah, I don't think Tilo bombed either side. We saw it, you know, ironically, it's like, oh, this could be good. Nope. Okay. Oh boy, I hope if he has a potion, I think using it now would be really good.
Now's the time, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, those potions, yeah.
Oh no.
He's leaving. Okay, this may be a potion buy. If he doesn't already have one. He doesn't have enough money for...
Can he afford it? Yeah.
No, he can't. Oh, he's just gonna go ahead and do the
ferry right here,
okay.
Yeah. Hitting up the ferry, you know the way now, or at least you're close.
You
enough
have an
to
idea,
yeah.
he's got enough information that he should be able to find a way up there.
And having seen some of DK's Ganon fights, I'm sure if he makes it, even with the white sword, it'll be it won't be too much of a problem. I hope anyway.
Right. He does have that red ring, and that,
yeah.
Chat reminding us, and that will help. Still doesn't want to do that. I don't blame him for not wanting to do that wizard room, but This is a very circuitous path that he's taking that he could have avoided if he'd been able to, if he'd been willing to kill those Wizrobes. Okay, this might help, going this way. And of course, the magic sword not available at 12 hearts. You know, Tilo's gonna at least get a red ring out of his trip into 6.
Yeah, not entirely wasted, but not what you're looking for sure.
No. There is that red ring. Once he does get back into 7, like the silver arrows were the next room past the Triforce.
Right
so
there,
he's gonna be able to get them really, really quick. I think at this point, DK needs to get, because there's the raft in 6. There's no reason to even pick that up. DK needs to get to Ganon now, because if he doesn't, Tilo knows exactly where to go.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the Patra we have to kill.
You gotta cast sleep on this thing, DK.
I know, right? That's right. With our Dragon Warrior players, we should be able to use those spells, right?
Yeah.
Hey, just leave this room. We don't care about this room. And there, this is the hint that Tilo saw and ignored.
And I didn't even realize there was a door right there too. So
you know what? I didn't either. That's kind of funny. Because we heard the roar. Okay, it's going to take 8 hits.
And no potions.
No, this is not a great start. And there's the silvers for Tilo. I don't know if Tilo still has a potion left at this point either.
I don't believe so, and I
feel like he used them already. Oh, we got a stun.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, and there it is.
All right.
Immediate up A. Okay, sounds like he might still have a blue one. But, you know, now DK knows the path. It just needs to go through and get there.
Yeah, Tilo's only hope now is that DK can't make it on 3 hearts, which, with a red ring,
it is a Wizrobe dungeon, though, so, you know.
Oh, wow. That's a nice little dodge there.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Okay, he gets to try again. He
Here
could gamble to do you gamble and go take the refill?
I mean, it depends how far behind you're feeling, and I know DK's done a lot of running around and has to be assuming that Tilo hasn't, so looks like he's going for it though.
Okay, he's not going to go for the refill. That's such a like the seconds that the refill takes could be the difference, but on the other hand, taking a death is slower. You know?
Yeah. Well, at least makes it to this room with, what, 2.5 hearts now, so...
Hey, this is better. There it is.
There it is. GG's in the chat for dk9146.
Finishing with an official race time of 1:24:53. That was quite the race.
So close on Tilo's side, about to start the Ganon fight himself. So, wow, yeah, that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, you know, and just to add insult to injury, goes through that hint room on his way to Ganon. Alright, he's got full health here for this Ganon fight. Not the worst room for Ganon, but anytime you have the rivers in a Ganon room, it's not ideal. Very nice unlock, though.
Yeah, good job there for Tilo. Gonna make quick work of the rest of this dungeon. Looks like we've got DK about to join us in here as well, so interested to hear his thoughts on this. And it looks like we've got dk9146 joining us in the commentary booth. DK, GG's, how you feeling about that?
A bit stressed out for sure. After the tour of all the dungeons multiple times.
Yeah. Your early dig of 2, and then not getting the map and not knowing that the map was, you know, you had those extra rooms that got you to the ladder. Really slowed you up for a little while, but then you found silver arrows one room past the Triforce in level 7 where Tilo left without them, and that kind of turned things around in a lot of ways.
Wow. Yeah, because I mean that 7 was the dream 7. What, 5 total rooms counting the entry room for all everything?
Yep.
But to be fair, if I'm if I'm in the shoes of having the ladder already and access to the other stuff, I might also opt to go that route. I'm looking for ladder everywhere.
For sure. And the other thing that helped you out, that hint room right before Ganon. So Tilo basically full cleared 9 looking for those silvers, saw the hint room, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. We'll have to ask him when he comes in here. But the silvers lie elsewhere. Decided to continue to dig on in 9 despite that. So it was a very odd situation.
Yeah, and that could be frustrating when you make that gamble. You have a couple items in the overworld left in the other dungeons, and you decide to go for 9, and it doesn't pay off, especially after getting there. So who knows? But yeah, I felt behind the whole time, especially once I realized I was like, you idiot, you haven't been back in 2 since you've been able to see all the maps. And I walked in, I saw those extra rooms.
Yep. Yeah, because there was a moment where you kind of paused a bit.
Yeah, that was me furiously clicking all my different maps in the tracker, seeing, like, what am I missing here? Because I was like, this was ladder block, this was ladder block. I've got all these ladder blocks marked.
Yeah, Tilo ended up into 9 a full 10 minutes before you did. But yeah, even once he dug out 9 and found that the silvers weren't there, it ended up that he had 1 item outstanding in 7 and 2 items outstanding in 6. So he ended up going back to 6 and finding both
3
of those items. Yeah, and 3 as well. That's right.
The bait block that led to nothing.
Yeah, that was fantastic. For sure. I got lucky with 9. I should have, honestly, after I was walking that way to where it was, I was looking and I was like, man, I have a lot of stuff up in East Death Mountain that's open. I should have went there for density, but it worked out, obviously.
Yeah. You know, there was nothing up. I think there was a hint shop you guys saw. One of you saw up in the northwest, and that was about it. And Tilo finished up with an official race time of 1:28:49.
Yeah, GG's to Tilo as well.
GG's to both our runners. Yeah, I hear you guys normally have some pretty good Dragon Warrior races, so it's pretty cool that you were able to bring that over here to Z1R as well.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Tilo kicked my butt last year in the summer tournament, so it's nice to get a little revenge sometimes.
Oh, there you go. And joining us is Tilo. GG's.
GG's, Thilo.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. GGDK. Yeah, I felt really good about how that was going until the silver hunt. And then when I saw where the silvers were, one screen away from the Triforce, I was like, welp.
Yeah, kind of got you there. I do have a question. The room before Ganon had the silvers are elsewhere hint, and you stayed in 9. What was going on there?
It had the silvers are elsewhere.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I completely overlooked that. That was what was going on there. I had no idea that that's what it said.
That's probably race nerves then. I mean, that kind of thing can happen.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've done a lot of these, I've done 30 of these little practice seeds where we compare with each other, and I've done the big group races, but the one-on-one thing does a different thing to you mentally.
Oh, no. One-on-one is very different than a group race, for sure.
Especially DK, he and I have a little bit of a history, so this one both means a little more and hurts a little more, but
Yeah,
I love you too.
I mean, there's plenty of time left, though. There's more races to come, and you learn from things that happen in the early races.
Potentially a bracket level rematch as well.
I will also say I don't know when you got it, DK, but I had the bow within 3 minutes.
Yep.
But I didn't have money to get the arrows when I saw them, and they're on the other side of the world, and so then I got blocked by the Gomas multiple places, and
the level
that was
8.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I got the bow about the same. Worked my way around that room. It was 3-4 minutes. I did manage to get arrows 15 minutes in or something like that.
Yeah, nice job from both of you getting that bow, because that was not an easy room, especially considering I think you had a candle, 4 hearts maybe, and no offense other than that blue candle.
Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself for pulling that off the first try.
Yeah, that was nice job from both of you getting that bow.
So DK, that puts you 2-0 so far in the tournament. How you feeling? How you feeling about the couple wins so far? Must be feeling nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect. I'm very up and down as far as combat goes, especially. So it's nice. I mean, I think it's pretty fun. It'll be exciting to see who can kick my butt next, because I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, I certainly know that feeling. Lots of exciting games coming up. When this group got announced, I know there's been a lot of talk in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer groups about about this group being 3 out of 4 of you being Dragon Warrior fans. So I think there's a lot of people watching this group closely from that community.
And yeah, it's nice to you all can bring another community into watching us. So that's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, it was really fun to see myself get put with DK and Stags. That was good times were had by all.
Has there ever been a map with all the levels so tightly knit together and ever before? It was insane.
I mean, I'm not going to say it hasn't happened, because it probably has, but yeah, I mean, everything was just in, like I said, Death Mountain, west or northwest, just there was nothing there. Just a hint shop that maybe might have helped if you'd gone up there, but man, oh man, the amount of time it would take it to go up there, probably not worth. Especially given that they could have been 3 dumb hints. Like, the hints essentially didn't play a role at all.
Yeah, I'd learned so much from other practice seeds that you need to get hints, and so I only ever saw one hint shop, but it was a decent ways away, and I went ahead when I got money and trekked all the way over there for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I saw one at Vanilla 6, I think it was.
Yeah, I got the small hint on that when I was just there, but the two big ones that were like 50 were absolutely nothing. Were community hints.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just didn't help at all. So yeah, let's see, what else did we have? Yeah, I mean and then the magic sword at 12, both of you tried it, and neither one of you got it. That was nice of the game.
Yeah, I was about to have to dig those Wizrobe dungeons in 6 and 7 because that was what I had left, and I was hoping to get some offense for that, but turns out I didn't really need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean the red ring was nice. It's just not what you were looking for at the time, and yeah, no magic sword to be had this seed.
Well, thank you guys so much for putting on the show. I'm excited to watch this one back and see the things I can learn from the announcers and from comms, and obviously one of the big things to learn is read what the old men say.
Yep, that's I feel like that's the kind of mistake you make once. So,
I think it was just because I heard Ganon and I started barking away that, and
that's fair. Yeah.
If it wasn't Ganon, I'm sure that was through me, or I imagine that's probably what threw me off, because I've never made that mistake before. I guess as far as I know, if I've never been restreamed and had someone watching, maybe I have and just had no clue.
I mean, I wouldn't guarantee it, because in the ALTTPR community, we often say, well, it's of course the one time you skip it, it's the one time it's the item. But I have multiple times had people say afterwards, oh, by the way, did you realize you skipped X location that had nothing? As it turned out, had nothing. So. So these things do absolutely happen.
Yeah, I'll echo Tilo. Thanks to everybody for putting this on. Thanks SpeedGaming for restream and all that jazz. It's always awesome to get this stuff out there, and I think it'll help build the Z1R community just the same. Getting all these things out there and seeing us fools try and do our best.
Yeah, mega props to Malchior and crew for putting this whole thing together, especially with Malchior and Mrs. Malchior having a particularly challenging sleep time right now.
I'm not sure they're getting any sleep right now, so shout outs to baby Malchior. All right, thanks guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do it for us. First of all, shout outs to Kamian for doing our tracking. Trackers always are MVPs. And of course to Beef Supreme TV for joining me. That was a lot of fun. Hope we get to do it again.
Hope so. It's been a blast, and if you've enjoyed watching this, there's 5 races tomorrow. I think 6 or 7 in a couple of days. There's plenty of Z1R action coming up. So
yeah,
so
first race
tuned.
tomorrow is scheduled for 6:30, and then we have 2 races at 10. 2 races at 8, and a race at 9, a race at 10. So yeah, definitely tune in. Check out your SpeedGaming schedule to see what all gets restreamed tomorrow. And go ahead and we'll be looking forward to seeing you all there. All right, but yeah, that's gonna do it for us. And yeah, again, thank you to everybody, and we'll see you at the next one.